What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, hope you're all well. Today we'll be looking at Elrond on the daily time frame. And guys, this is not something you really want to be seeing. It can be seen in a positive way, as there was a bullish trade setup that you could have taken. As soon as you're closing above this red wick over here, it's a signal we're going to go to the 55 daily EMA. But what should happen after rejecting the daily 55 EMA is just a close below it, not an actual close all the way back down under the 20. So it's not something we'd like to see. We want to see it step by step, doing something like this, and then coming back down to the 20 here. And then it will decide, okay, which way are we going to go? We're going to break the 20 EMA, we're going to bounce off it and break the 55. Which way is it going to go? That's what we want to be seeing. But you've done essentially all of this in one candle. You've done all of this scenario in one candle by breaking above the 20. So you did this first step, you got up there, you rejected it, you come back down and you're actually under the 20. So you already lost it as support. It's not a confirmed candle. Of course, we've got 6 hours and 8 minutes left, so we need to wait until then. But over the last week, we were essentially saying we're going to come up into this 20. $45 to $50 is our key resistance. And we believe that any pump that comes into this area is just going to get rejected. So it's happening exactly as we predicted over the last few weeks. So thank you guys for tuning into the videos and supporting the channel. Of course, you guys know already what to do. Like, subscribe and comment, and actually share the content if you will, please. That would really help. Don't forget, I want to say a quick thank you to all the channel members. We're almost at 10 channel members, so help me achieve this goal. And I just wanted to say to all the channel members at the moment, for the early access videos, please do turn on the notification bell so you're aware of when the videos come out early for you guys. Okay, to continue with the Elrond update, we can see that the reason we started going up is when we had this capitulation that began over here with the FTX event. It unfortunately threw us back under this key bullish cross. And remember, back here we were saying we need to follow this or not lose where the body candle closed and where the wick is. So this is an area of demand and we can't lose that. If we lose that, this is going to flip bearish. I wasn't too worried about us losing the bearish cross, the bullish cross. Sorry, it's about holding the higher low. And if we lose this higher low, I told you guys it's back down to 45. With this being the time that we actually close below 45. And I do believe that we're still going to test these levels. It's just when you meet the 1.272 and you actually close above it with wicks going below it, it's a signal. Okay, for the moment it's held as support. So now let's try and break above the 1 fib level. We actually need to get back to that wick all the way into here. We actually need to flip this new blue zone into support. So up here you need to get back above this, flip it into support, and we would have gone back to the top over here. Well, of course that did not occur. We just ran into this $45 to $50 resistance and it pushed us back down, of course using it as resistance. I remember telling you guys, even though it looks like it's reclaimed 45, remember it's an area of 45 all the way up until 50 that we're watching out for. We want to see that clearly. This wick over here clearly flipped back into support. Okay, and without that, you can see we haven't even tested it as resistance. So when you do eventually get up there, you'll still reject it at first. Let me just get rid of this for now. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Again, please do like, subscribe and comment. If you want me to teach you this, it's all over on my Twitter. There is a link underneath this video to take you there where you can private message me for mentorship, which is discounted, as well as my course, which is further discounted to 50% off until the end of this year. So get that while you can. But of course over here, we've come back to the 1.272. That's because of the failure to reclaim this as support. So it means now we should continue to our lower targets. But if you remember, we made a video last week stating that when we do eventually come to the 1414 down here, I am expecting at least a short-term bounce. But where we've accumulated this support, I'm expecting it to eventually become resistance to send us lower. That's how we'll eventually lose the low. But of course, at first we were signaling, because we did not lose this wick and the 1.272 over here, we actually bounced off it. We saw some bullish candlesticks, this green one over here being a bullish hammer, And so with that, it's a signal, okay, the 1.272 and this wick has been held. It's an area of demand, just as this is an area of supply, and that's why we've ran into it and rejected it. Just like when you come into this, you didn't close below it, so we're rejecting it to go to the top. Here we're rejecting it to go back down, and you've got to close back under the 20 and the 45. This is your resistance. And the wick is just essentially saying we were up there and we do not like being up there. But sometimes you do get instances when you have a big wick, you can try and break it but still fail, just like a liquidity grab. You could get another liquidity grab essentially because it's such a large wick. You could see another push up with again another failure to go down. Otherwise, if we just constantly see us closing below the 20 and the $45 area, it's just expected continuation back down to the 1.272. We're just waiting. I know that we have a wick down here, but we need to take this new wick into consideration. So it's sort of a new range between this wick and this wick down here. So it's a new area of demand. We need to see a closure below that for a signal to continue lower. However, if what I want to say is that we are in targets to the downside anyway. As we are below this higher low, which is $45, but also you see we've come down and we've retraced back up to continue lower. So I need targets to the downside. So I've measured from here to there, and it's giving me targets to the downside. We've met the 1.272. I've gone through that with you guys right now. If you wanted to flip things bullish, you need to reclaim that, which we've constantly failing to do so because there's an area of supply over here. And so that's going to send us back down to the lows. Now, once these lows are lost, you go to the 1618. That could also be your bottom where you get out. But again, you need to flip all these areas into support to get out of here. Until then, the expectation is even if you do bounce over here, it's just to continue rolling over afterwards. Because remember, we've still got this shoulder, head and shoulders pattern. We've still got this descending triangle pattern, and closures below $45 is what's going to keep these patterns valid. Patterns targets down to $30 and $20. So how you invalidate that is by reclaiming $45, the 1 fib level. But as you can see with today's daily candle, as of now, it's not a confirmed candle. But what I would say is that it's pretty certain this is a rejection of the 55. You might close above the 20. I don't think so, to be honest, guys. But yeah. There is one instance where if we do see a close above the 20, it is going to try and pump back to the highs, but I just believe in a failure. If it somehow by some miracle takes out this wick, $49 and $50, then yeah, there's just so much key resistance. I'll take it step by step with you guys, but yeah, for the moment, what I can say is that you could be coming maximum up to $53 or $53 to $55, and you can still get hammered down, and that's just being shown right now over here. And it's why I've been looking out for you guys on the Bitcoin updates. Remember, go check out those Bitcoin updates. What we're seeing with Elrond is exactly what we've been saying every day on those updates. Even if people don't want to hear it, anything is a bull trap. Simple as that. And that's the truth, because you made that lower low. So yeah, anytime we go up, it might be a W pattern, it might be an inverse head and shoulders, but you can still meet the target. It's just, okay, when you meet the target, what's going to happen next? You no longer have a bullish pattern. You see what I mean? So then it's just eventually going to roll over. So that's pretty much it for today's update. Please like, subscribe and comment. If you want me to teach you this, I have a discount on my mentorship. I have 50% off on my course. It teaches you from zero knowledge into someone that can completely read the charts by themselves. Thank you guys so much. If you want to take action, then head over. The link is underneath this video. Head over to my Twitter and private message me. Thank you. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.